Hey legends, last video before the footy kicks off, and we've got our tips for round 8, so let's just jump straight into it. Okay, firstly, a very quick review of round 7. And look, we did okay. We got 5 right, so let's just go through them. We picked the Storm over the Roosters, and we got that one right. I actually picked the Warriors to beat the Dragons, and kudos to the Dragons. They got up over the Warriors. We picked the Eels to beat the Dolphins, and boy, did we get that one wrong. The Dolphins came out and absolutely smashed the Eels. I reckon there's a lot of people underestimating the Dolphins. So well done to Wayne Bennett's boys there. We picked the Panthers to beat the Tigers, and we got that one right. We also picked the Sea Eagles to beat the Titans, and that was a whole lot closer than we expected it to be. So well done to the Sea Eagles and the Titans. And we picked the Broncos to get up over the Raiders. So well done to the Broncos. Now we picked the Knights to beat the Bulldogs, and it was the Bulldogs getting up quite convincingly over the Newcastle Knights. And obviously that was the game that saw Kalen Ponga go out with that foot injury, which was just incredible. And we got absolutely obliterated with the margin as well. And the last game was the Sharkies versus the Cows, and we successfully picked the Sharkies. Okay, so let's move on to round 8. Alrighty, so we've got the Warriors up against the Titans. It kicks off in just under an hour, and I think there's no way I can go past the Warriors in this one. I think this is a game that the Warriors are absolutely going to be up for, and I think the Warriors are going to win it, and I think they're going to win it really comfortably. Next up, we've got the Dragons versus the Roosters, and I think it's the desperation of the Roosters that'll see them get up over the Dragons. Having said that, though, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dragons actually go on to win it. We know this is a game that really means so much to both of these teams, but I think the desperation of Trent Robinson to get a win on the board and pull themselves out of 11th position. Hopefully they can use Terrell May as more of a weapon this week, should get the Roosters up over the Dragons, or at least that's my prediction. Next up, we've got the Storm versus the Bunnies. And down there in Melbourne, I can see the Storm absolutely putting on a show. The Storm for the win, and I think a big win as well. Next up, we've got the Sea Eagles versus the Eels, and I've got to go with the Sea Eagles in this one. I think the Eels are just too unsettled at the moment, and I think the Eagles will get it done very, very comfortably. Next up, we've got the Tigers versus the Broncos, and there's no way I can back against the Broncos this week. They've got some superstars like Payne Haas, Brendan Piakura, Adam Reynolds. I think Dane Mariner is also back, and yes, they're losing Cobbo, but I really think the Broncos will get the job done, and they'll do a really good job up against the Tigers. So Broncos for the win. Panthers versus the Cowboys, and there's no way I can tip against the Panthers in this one. They've just looked really good with or without Nathan Cleary, and obviously Cleary's back this week. But the Cows just look a little bit lost at the moment, and I think they will really need to step up if they are to challenge the Panthers. The Dolphins versus the Knights. Well, I'm going to go the Dolphins here. I think a Newcastle side without Kalen Ponga is just not a Newcastle side that can get the job done this weekend. And I think we'll go margin quite big. I think we'll go 16 points. Let's go with 16. And the final game of the round is the Raiders up against the Sharkies. And I think without Fogs, the poor Raiders are going to struggle. So we're going to go the Sharkies in that one. Alrighty, so just a quick summary. We've gone the Warriors, the Roosters, the Storm, the Sea Eagles, the Broncos, the Panthers, the Dolphins, and the Sharkies. So there you go. Look, good luck with your tipping this weekend. Good luck with your fantasy, your super coach. If you're taking the Friday off, have an awesome long weekend. And if you've liked the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, guys, get involved in the conversation via the comment section down below. And I'll see you all in the next video.